I'm sure every part of this yard sale looks fake.
That's sick.
A lot of money, according to
She-Ra?
what I've seen.
Oh, Freddy glove. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Got it?
2,000 a little steep for you?
Hi.
That's gnarly.
You're interested in anything in particular?
Old toys, mainly.
Oh, well, we got plenty of that.
I saw some in the pictures. Old toys.
We got some kind of around here.
Okay.
Robots. If,
Oh, cool.
More of those
I've got a
in the
lot
house.
more robots.
Okay.
I got a box of them inside. That's supposed to be worth some money, apparently.
Yeah, there's like a little brain that goes inside it, but
Right.
I might have the brain. How much you have on that?
I don't know. I'd have to look and see.
Okay.
The prices will be actually. This is part of a large estate,
Oh, is it?
and we went through and cataloged $10,000 worth of Viewmaster stuff.
Oh, wow.
But we came up basically the prices was an average we were found on eBay, Etsy,
Uh-huh.
and something like that. You did good.
Well, welcome.
Hi.
Hi. Tell your friend.
Well, I got to look first.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'll tell my friends.
You get you the best
Exactly. Sounds good.
stuff. Need some help? No, I think you got it. Okay, well, let's take a break. That's a cute little bag.
Yeah, that's a
Nice. There's nothing I feel bad. Okay. What do you have to pay for?
Yeah, is it okay to make a little pile somewhere? Then
Yeah,
we'll,
wherever.
we got.
rather than ask you about prices on every single thing.
Kid can look up some of the
Here,
stuff.
okay.
And,
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Oh, okay.
That's sick. Oh, okay. You got tons of cool stuff here. It's awesome. Okay.
For you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Got it?
Yeah, I got
That's the robots. Oh, that's sick.
Well, that box disappeared.
I liked everything in that box. I mean,
That's cool.
I don't know how easy this will be, but I'm going to be interested in quite a bit. So,
Right on. Well, we can always set it aside for
Okay.
you and you can come back and pick it up or whatever.
It's
More.
a box of robots.
oh wow.
They were trying to make their escape.
Jeez. Robots are my weakness.
Oh, really? These little things are neat. I like
These are
these.
cool. It's from Avon.
Yeah, it's wild.
Never seen that before.
This guy had quite the eclectic collection.
I would say. Jeez, okay.
The Viewmaster, the
Collection.
reels and the slides are just, some of them are original in boxes, never been opened.
Were they the real old ones, like
Yeah.
like 50s or 60s or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we even went back as far as 40.
I've got,
All right, where'd you set my stuff at so I can get this out of the way? Okay.
And your other box.
Okay.
Is there anything in this one?
Yeah, all of it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
Oh, that's cool. The Pee-wees, though.
Yeah.
I do collect Pee-wee.
Well, right on. Looks like you hit the jackpot.
Yeah, I
In a sense.
gotta hurry before people get here.
Well, yeah, it's weird. It could be overcast and we'll have 10 people show up.
Oh, for
and
sure.
Be sunny as all get out yesterday.
Dark horse. Oh, Freddy glove. That's amazing. 1984. Huh. I don't want to do too much with board games. There's some cool ones here. They'll just take up a lot of space. I guess it's brand new. It's sealed. That's crazy.
This blonde girl
Oh wow.
is supposed to be worth a lot of money, according to
She-Ra?
what I've seen online.
Isn't it? Was it?
Looks like She-Ra.
Is that who it is?
I think so.
I know.
Tina
I googled
and
it.
the person that was with her? Maybe?
Yeah.
No, I think you're right. I think it's She-Ra.
Like from yeah, Mattel. So
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be She-Ra. That's pretty cool.
The guy had everything.
Star Wars, what are these from?
There's a few of them that are empty,
Yeah, this one's empty,
but
but
it's like,
I think they display better when they're empty.
yeah, probably.
A little
Like
less of a
we
mess.
have
Yep.
no clue
Something
how
happened.
old that
Exactly.
stuff is in it.
More Pink Panther.
Had really something about the Pink
I guess, yeah, there's a lot.
Panther and-
Never seen that much Pink Panther stuff.
Whoa, I raised up a little too fast. Do you know who that is?
It's Madonna from Dick Tracy.
Oh, no kidding.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Goofy things. Football phones.
Wow. I remember these phone
Jolly
phones.
green giant phones.
Robo Force phone.
Oh, this one's kind of cool too.
It's cool.
Just because it is.
The Lego phone's cool
Oh,
too.
yeah, that is. Of course, I don't know if any of them actually work.
Oh, who cares?
But yeah, it'd be nice display.
Yeah. These are neat.
Display.
All right, we'll see if I can afford it.
That's always a fun part.
Should get an empty box.
Oh.
That's not a bad idea.
Those open too.
It's okay to open this?
Yeah,
What's that right there? Oh, I got the tattoo. So
Oh, yeah, that's
just,
what-
just kind
yeah.
of caught my eye.
I bet. Ah.
Matchbooks.
Look
Those
at
are
that.
those are kind of neat.
Those
Put
are
them-
cool.
Put them in a pile.
I didn't even know what it was. I didn't remember. So.
That's kind of neat looking.
2,000 a little steep for you?
Ah, he's pulling you
About
right.
300 bucks.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll do 300 for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, so you came into this stuff and then
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. And
Did someone pass away or something?
no, well, yeah, he's ill.
Gotcha.
And dementia is
Yeah.
setting in, and so he's losing his losing his ability to remember.
It's nice to be able to do this before they pass away because normally
Yeah,
people like
because
wait
then they
till
can't-
afterwards and then they're overwhelmed.
Exactly,
And
and he collected. I mean, he's very eclectic. He was part of the Historical Society of Chicago,
Uh-huh.
and it's a brilliant man.
Yeah.
But now it's so hard for him,
right.
and it was just taking up space.
Oh, I understand.
So, and they had 2 houses in Chicago when they first moved here,
Uh-huh.
and one of them was all toys. So, I mean, some of the stuff has already, sold and gone.
Right.
But it was a way that I could, help them out.
Yeah.
You know.
No, it's cool. All right. Well, now that that's all settled, what are you thinking on some of the rack toys in there? Mainly the Pink Panther stuff.
Okay.
And this.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, there's quite a bit of Pink Panther stuff, but so there's like
I'd say,
1, 2, 3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6 hooks of it.
I'd say maybe 25.
Like 25 a hook or 25 a piece?
No, for the whole.
Oh, for everything?
Yeah, I'd
Okay, so-
say because I think there's probably 2 more totes of Pink Panther
Yeah.
stuff in there.
Well, how about this? So we're at 300.
Right.
There. You said 25 on this. How about we just do 500?
She got
For-
a deal.
I mean,
buddy.
that's
no,
yeah,
thank
that's
you.
silly. Okay.
Thank you, really.
Okay. And this too. I meant
Yeah,
that too.
and
Okay.
that,
Okay.
yeah, and that includes
Cool.
the fitter.
3, 54, 55.
Right on.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's nice to meet you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll get
Yeah.
this loaded up and then I'll probably do one more pass.
Yeah, you're fine. We can help
Just to make
you.
sure. Awesome. Thank you. I'll be right back. All right, last pile, then I'll leave you alone. Okay. Got some more of this Pink Panther stuff, and then like maybe the rest of the phones too.
Okay.
So just
What do you think, Weezy? How about 30?
how about
That good?
yeah, that works.
There's pretty much been a house rule. We don't allow anybody to spend more than 4 or 5.
Well, I'm doing one more 100, so there we
All
go.
right. Let's see.
Oh nope, we're good.
You sure?
Yep, 600 total.
Okay, well, thank you.
I feel good about it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
You gotta take the lid, too.
Everybody's happy.
All right, good luck to y'all. Thank you so much.
So much.
So we made it back to the showroom, and I'm sure every part of this yard sale looks fake. It was just too perfect of a situation. But I assure you, I had just seen a Facebook ad the night before. It was a late start time. The address was kind of hard to find inside the listing. The pictures did not do it justice. Just kind of took a shot in the dark, and it worked out very well. Now, as far as paying more than the asking price at a yard sale, I've said it before, I don't think there is any moral obligation to do so. The seller is the seller and the buyer is the buyer, and that's pretty much all there is to it. But in any situation where I've put together a big pile of stuff, my brain kind of automatically comes up with a roundabout number that I feel comfortable paying. If the asking price is a little bit lower than that, then cool, I got a good deal. If the asking price is a little bit higher, then no big deal. I'll just kind of make it up somewhere else. But in certain situations like this, when the numbers are just quite a bit further apart, I sometimes like to cut through that divide a little bit more, especially when I'm in a very good situation and dealing with really nice people. So for what it's worth, it is what it is. But even after paying up quite a bit more than I had to, I still think it was a fantastic deal. There's a lot of cool stuff here, a lot of lower and less desirable bulk stuff, but some really interesting higher end pieces. Since it's a yard sale video and not everything is for the collection, I will throw up some comps here and there. But first, very quickly, I do want to give a quick shout out to a couple friends that did a pretty cool thing. Now, this is not a sponsored video whatsoever, but like I said, when some friends do a cool thing, it's nice to recognize them. I am personally a big fan of action figure guides. I have learned several vintage toy lines just from going through books like this. This is called Hall of Omens, the unofficial ultimate guide to Thundercats toys and beyond. Inside this book, you can learn pretty much everything there is to know about the original vintage Thundercats line, and that was a huge hole in this type of space. Beautiful high-res photographs with information on the accessories and the different releases, the prototypes and the test shots. There's information on the unproduced stuff that I think is always really cool to learn about. You have interviews and extra stuff. It's just a really well put together guide for a toy line that just didn't have a lot of info compiled in one place before this. Pretty sure that they just sold through their entire first run of this book. They just ordered a second run, so if you're into this sort of thing, probably hurry up and maybe get your hands on one. So for anyone interested, I will put a link in the description of this video. Again, not sponsored, I just think it's awesome. And now, without further ado, let me give you a closer look at some of this stuff. Over here, we have a lot of the smaller stuff spread out. Really can't go into detail about everything because, as you can see, there is a lot. But I did grab all of those vintage Pink Panther rack toys. I'm a huge fan of rack toys, you already know that. Now, there certainly isn't a huge number of Pink Panther collectors out there just clamoring to get their hands on something like this. But, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that would have been hanging up in grocery stores back when I was a kid. So I certainly had a soft spot for it. I think a lot of this stuff usually historically runs about 15 to 30 bucks a piece.
But like I said, certainly not the most desirable stuff in the whole world. We do have a toy show coming up, so I figured that this would be cool stuff to maybe have for a smaller price point, kind of put it in boxes like this for 10 bucks a piece maybe, you know, just so people that don't want to spend a whole lot could still get their hands on something cool. And the Pink Panther stuff continues with the costumes and the masks. These are in pretty much perfect shape, which is really cool to see. Got some sealed VHS tapes. I thought the vintage kid shirt was pretty cool with the original tags on it. You got some G.I. Joe party plates right there, still sealed. Don't see stuff like that too often. That's a definite grab right there. Picked up a lot of old sealed nostalgic candy. This is a stack of Mad Magazine Idiotic Fruity Candy, all sealed. Each one has a little comic inside. I think there's 6 total, and this is number 1 through 6. So that's a complete set. We got the vintage She-Ra Soaky, which I thought was kind of neat. I bought a whole lot of robot stuff. Haven't really been through everything yet. A lot of it's not super impressive, but I did like the Robo Force. There's like 3 of those guys in there. Some of the wind-up stuff, obviously. I do have one of these wind-up Creature from the Black Lagoons in my collection, so I knew that was a pretty decent piece. I've never seen the Godzilla one before, so that was a pretty cool addition right there. Got some turtle paperwork and a Ghostbusters Proton Pack manual. Never know when you're going to find one of these in the box without the manual, so might as well pick it up when you see it. Gremlins tray puzzle. Kind of goes along with the Gizmo puzzle I found a few weeks back. Sealed Addams Family movie game. Again, not worth a whole lot, but it is sealed, and anything Addams Family is pretty cool. I thought this was very cool. I think it's from the 1960s. It was made by Hasbro, actually. It's a Navy blinker code light where kids could kind of flash Morse code back and forth to each other. The box is just fantastic on this, and looks like they were probably barely ever used, if they ever were. There's a G.I. Joe version of this too, because you know it is made by Hasbro. This is not the G.I. Joe version, but in this kind of condition, certainly had to pick this up. Likewise, that's about the same reason I picked up the Super 500 2-lane road racing kit. Definitely not a high-end piece, but when I opened it up and saw that it was still sealed in the plastic, that it had never been used, it's just not the condition you normally find stuff this old in, so I thought that was pretty cool. There's the instruction manual right there. Pretty nice box on this one as well. Lots more smalls like the Frisch's Big Boy Bank. We got the 1988 Imagineering Phantom of the Opera mask. It's like a double part mask with the gruesome face underneath right there. Got the vintage in-package Snoopy fashion outfit. Got this one because it was the Red Baron and pretty much what you're going to want when it comes to Snoopy. So definitely thought that was kind of cool. Picked up some 1988 Roadrunner marbles along with some Bugs Bunny marbles, some Tweety and Sylvester marbles, some old school toothpaste still in the box. There was a lot of Looney Tunes stuff there. I don't buy too much of that, but there were a few pieces that I just thought were really cool. Some more robots that I thought were neat, like the mint on card flip over TB robots. This was made by Soma in 1993. And just a little rack toy mini robot, also mint on card. Grabbed a bunch of the novelty telephones. Really starting to like stuff like this nowadays. I don't really know why, but pretty much bought all the telephones that they had. Got these in-package foam telephones. I don't know if anyone remembers these, but they're kind of cool to see, especially in package like this. We have the basketball version and a flower version. A couple of the football phones with the T's. This is the flip phone version. I think this might be the Sports Illustrated one. I'm not entirely sure, but this is one of the bigger versions right here. It's got the Bears logo on the side in really nice shape. Again, just a cool little thing, I thought. This is a pretty desirable one, I would assume, especially with Lego collectors. This is the Tyco Super Blocks phone. Definitely looks like Lego. It's not Lego though. It's got this little drawer over here that holds extra blocks that you can kind of play with the phone while you're talking on it, I guess. There is certainly some collectability on that one. We got the Green Giant phone. I'm sure that's one that you've seen before. And then this is the one that I certainly think is the coolest, a RoboForce phone. So your phone is a robot, and I don't think that there was anything that could make you a cooler kid back in the 80s than having something like this. This one's in great shape with the sticker still intact. Inside here you can see the copyright 1984 CBS Incorporated. It's just a really neat piece, especially if you're into robots or RoboForce or anything of that nature. And then over here is the stuff that I thought was the coolest, where I saw the most value, what I couldn't believe I found at a yard sale. First of all, we have the 1983 Kenner Knight 2000 car. This is up there as one of my favorite toys of all time. I do have a really nice boxed version of this, but when I saw how clean this was at a yard sale, definitely had to go in the pile. It's got a little dust, but there are no cracks anywhere. The graphics look great. It's got Michael Knight. white. The battery compartment is clean. I got to get some C batteries to test it out, but if this thing is working, it's a very, very desirable piece. Even in this condition not working, it would still be pretty collectible. And even if it's not working, it's in such good cosmetic condition that this would be one that would definitely be worthwhile to fix, which is pretty much as simple as watching a YouTube video just to learn how to get it going. We have the 11-inch TMNT Krang Android body. It is missing the Krang, but I'm pretty sure I have one kicking around in a bucket somewhere. It does have the pieces that are normally missing though, like the door here, so that's good. It's got the little piece on top of his head that's normally broken off, so very good condition other than missing the Krang. So once I shove that brain in his gut, we certainly have a pretty nice piece right here. One of the more desirable pieces inside that robot box was this 1960s Tar Heel mechanical robot. It's a little wind-up robot that these chess pieces pop in and out of. It kind of goes across your table with these wheels right here. Now this was in pieces when I found it, and when I put it back together, I kind of forgot to put the ears in the side right there, so got to take it back apart and put it back together properly. The cool thing is it is working, as you can see right there. So again, once I take it back apart and then put it back together, got a pretty neat little piece right there. Got the on-card Toys and Things, The Mummy's Curse. I think this is a remake of the old Arco version. Inside here you can see the glow-in-the-dark mummy in the sarcophagus with a spider and a snake. Just a really cool piece. Kind of surprised to see that one at a yard sale, honestly. Got a couple sealed Pee-wee's Playhouse Viewmaster reels. I think these are normally worth about 20 to 30 bucks a piece, but these are just going straight into the Pee-wee's collection. Down inside a box, I found a bag that had pretty much all the parts for a vintage Aurora Models Phantom of the Opera. This is the glow-in-the-dark version. It's been painted at some point throughout history. I shot a couple pictures of this to my friend Tim, who collects these. I've never personally come across an Aurora Monster model before, so that was pretty exciting. All the parts can be glued back together. I think this has everything except for maybe two little rats that were supposed to go on this base right here. I'm probably just going to glue this back together and display it because it's pretty gnarly. I thought this 1991 Looney Tunes Country Fiddle in the original packaging was pretty cool. Kind of that rack toy vibe. I cannot find any examples of this, so I'm thinking this is a pretty rare piece. I did find one listing from a long time ago that had the guitar. Pretty similar style, so they must have come from the same line. But as far as this fiddle goes, I honestly have no clue, but thought it was too cool to leave behind. Found a couple bags that had some pretty desirable cards in them. These are the vintage action cards from Transformers and G.I. Joe. The Transformers cards are from 1985. The G.I. Joe cards are from 1986. These things can be pretty dang collectible. If you find some sealed packs or even a complete set of either of these, you're looking at a pretty significant find right there. This is a bunch of random stuff, but like hundreds of cards here. So I think as far as the G.I. Joe cards go, Storm Shadow here is one of the better ones to find. It's card number 8. This one's in great condition. But all of these character cards are what people are looking for to complete their sets. Some are better than others, but a lot of them are pretty shocking. So the same with the Transformers cards. I don't think we have an Optimus or a Megatron rookie in here or anything, but there are a lot of character face cards, which I was very happy to see. Not to mention the Transformers cards did have quite a few of the stickers too, so just a cool little find right there. Out of my normal scope, I did pick up this really cool box of 1960s Johnny Walker matchbooks. Back in my younger days, I was a big fan of Johnny Walker, as you can see right there. So to see something like this, it definitely caught my attention. This is a full unused box of 12 in great condition. The box is very displayable. I did find some examples of these being sold here and there for like 60, 70 bucks or so. This is just going on a shelf, a little memento, a little trinket of my past. I don't know, thought it was kind of neat. And of course, my absolute favorite find from the entire sale, what I was most surprised to see there, is this 1984 Woolworth Freddy glove, still sealed on the original card, in fantastic shape. Of course, I collect anything Freddy Krueger. I love that it says Woolworth on it. If I ever get the opportunity to meet Robert Englund again, this is probably what I'll try to get signed. I think it's probably around a $50 to $75 piece, but to me, finding something like this at a yard sale is absolutely priceless.
That is all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video, but until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye.